Despite sanctions, the regime is still exporting well over 1.4 million barrels of oil every single day, $100 million per day, every 24 hours. And none of it is going to the Iranian people. It doesn't rebuild hospitals. It doesn't fix the collapsing water system. It doesn't help families who cannot afford bread due to 40 to 50% inflation. This money goes straight to the regime's military system and its proxy terror network. And how does Iran get away with this while supposedly being under sanctions? It's because the regime has spent 4 decades building a global sanctions evasion machine, a perfected criminal economy run by the IRGC. They operate one of the largest illegal shipping networks on the planet. Analysts call it the Ghost Fleet. These are more than 300 old and frankly unreliable tankers that constantly change their names, fake their flag registrations, turn off their tracking systems, and vanish from radar. They perform ship-to-ship transfers in the middle of the ocean, usually at night. They repaint the hulls. They falsify documents. They spoof coordinates. Some of these vessels even travel with navigation systems turned off, which of course is incredibly dangerous, simply to avoid detection. And where does all this oil go? Almost all of it goes to China. China is the financial lifeline of the Islamic Republic. Chinese refiners buy discounted Iranian crude that is marketed as Malaysian blend or Oman heavy or generic fuel oil. This is not speculation. It's thoroughly documented by Reuters, Tanker Trackers, and multiple United States Treasury designations. There are 5 major pressure points that could crush the regime's revenue stream without firing a single shot. First, target the Ghost Fleet. Don't sanction ship names, which can be changed. Instead, sanction the hull numbers, which cannot be changed. If the United States and European Union banned 200 hull numbers from receiving insurance or entering ports, half of Iran's export capacity would collapse instantly. Second, go after the Chinese refineries that knowingly purchase Iranian crude. These facilities depend on Western equipment and Western financing. If even 3 of them were sanctioned, the entire network could collapse. Third, hit the front companies. Most of these firms in Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, and the UAE will collapse the moment they're listed by the U.S. Treasury. 4, seize ships again. When the United States captured the giant tanker known as Grace 1, it disrupted the regime's smuggling operations for months. Repeated seizures could deter the entire network. 5, cyber disruption. The IRGC uses specific Chinese bank accounts, cryptocurrency wallets, and payment pipelines for its oil trade. Cyber operations targeting these channels can cripple the entire machine. This is how you can collapse the Islamic Republic's financial backbone without a war, and how you force the regime to choose between funding terror proxies and surviving internally.